Hey everybody, Ham and Fred up here in the office. I'm actually out and about here for about 10 days, so I've got my girlfriend posting these videos as she has time. She's very busy, but I had shot this before I left. Anyway, Fred came up today um, just to help me show you a couple of things. So I know I haven't been posting on it lately. The cancer stuff has been pretty intense, and the chemo and the other things that I'm doing have kind of taken their toll, so I haven't been able to get on as much, and I apologize for that. But I wanted to do some things to show you some stuff before I take off on my trip because I really wanted to share this with you. Also, I also wanted to thank some of you that have been sending me extra little friends here for Fred's Army. We're calling this guy Stanley, uh, and very cool. A new uptake on the old monkey with the clapping cymbals. This is just extraordinarily cool. I like it a lot, and to kind of brighten up the day a little bit. Thank you to those of you who sent these to me, and I'll make sure to mention you more often as time goes on. I'm going to move Stanley here because I wanted to show you some stuff. I've been watching some videos people talking about larger blades in the field and stuff like that. I personally carry a small axe of some sort along with a large knife. And one of the things is at night when you're caring for your edges, after you've been using them in the field, is sharpening, of course, and stropping. And stropping's always been kind of an issue. Well, first of all, for sharpening, I've gone from besides the little pencil sharpeners that I carry, made by Smiths. You've seen these little diamond rod sharpeners. They're very good just for sticking in a sheath or carrying in a pocket, and they will give you a quick edge if you need to just polish up real quick. But if you're going to maintain and you're at the campsite and you've got some time, I've gone to using the Lansky Puck, which I think I've talked about before. It's coarse and medium, and for larger blades, axe heads, larger knives, you really can't beat this. A little bit of oil and puts an amazingly sharp edge on a larger blade very fast. But it's only part of the story. Now, if that's all you got, that's fine. But we also want a strap. And, of course, my good friend Robert, the Stropman, has come up with a new design based on some conversations we had and sent me the prototype of an item that hopefully is on his website by now, or if not, will be very soon. I don't know exactly what he's going to call this, but what I had asked him to do was to try to come up with something that could be carried in a backpack, carried into the field, was very lightweight, very strong, and was wide enough to handle a larger blade. And this is what he came up with. We've thrown around names like the pack strop or the back strop or something like that. But what this is a solid piece of wood. It's approximately 8 inches long total. It's got leather on both sides, okay? And the size of the pad is 6 inches by 2.5 inches. And of course, one side coarse, the other side fine. And it's got this really nice, well-sanded hole for holding any way you see fit to accomplish what you need to do. But what's nice about this is, if you're out, and let's say you're carrying a trail hawk, okay, as I do, look at how perfectly that fits. Just dropping that, okay, coarse and fine, both ways. Perfectly wide enough to get a really good stropped effect on that. And although that's kind of a narrow blade, if we go to something a little bit wider, which is the other axe that I usually carry, just because of its size and weight and viability, I've really become a big fan of the Gerber Pack Axe and the Pack Axe 2. Now, this is the one with the knife magnetically attached inside the handle. But look how perfectly that fits. If you're going to be stropping, that's just absolutely perfect for getting the effect that you need on either side. And this weighs almost nothing. It's got to be like 3 ounces or less. It's light as a feather, and it's just solid wood. It's in my opinion, just about perfect. And even with a large knife, Let's take my BK2. Okay. All right. That just works out very well as far as stropping the larger blades. And of course, it'll work on all your smaller blades. But for your larger blades, camp knives, survival knives, axe heads, here is a nice lightweight strop option that gotta wonder where the stray hair came from since I'm bald, but I haven't even put compound on this yet. I have on the other one. But these things are amazing. I think he's going to have these up on his website, thestropman.com. I know he's been waiting to see how it does on the video, but I've recommended stuff from him before, and a lot of you have been very happy with it. This is his latest idea, and if you're working on a bug out or a camp pack or just looking for something you can carry that's going to be able to handle your larger blades and your axe heads, there it is. I can't think of, I've seen some homemade ones that are very good as well. There's somebody who was talking about building, I don't know if he did that or not. I can't remember who it was. But for the kind of quality and the kind of reliability that the Stropman does, I think this is definitely a great answer. And I still don't know what he's going to call it. He was throwing around some ideas, but I think you'll see it on the website. If it's not there, you can email him, and I'll put his email address in the link below. And that will certainly steer you in the right direction. But ask him about it, because I know he's ready to do this. He just got done moving, and he's back in full production with all of his great products. But I think this is another one that you're going to really find handy. I certainly have, and I'm going to be using it more extensively when I get back from my trip. And we'll do another video on that. But there it is from the Stropman, and I really think it answers a need, especially if you're looking for something that can slip into the pack, nice rounded corners so it's not going to snag on anything. And with a couple of compounds, you're all set. All right, more in a minute. Thanks.